Welcome into the Friday Football Frenzy. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with us. The Hall of Famer John Popovich has the night off. It was a night to make some separation in the GMC, one of the best public school leagues in the entire country. Undefeated Princeton was at undefeated Sycamore for our game of the week. Our Reggie Wilson has the recap.
The hype is real at Hypeville High as Princeton opened their season holding their first two opponents to 7 points combined. But Sycamore isn't trying to hear all that, hoping to spoil the fun and keep its season record perfect. Game of the Week vibes activated at the Aviators' house. This is what we like to call a favorable start. Opening kickoff is muffed and Sycamore jumps on it in Princeton territory. This game goes into halftime scoreless. Third quarter, how about an 11-play, 80-yard drive capped by this Demir Celestine 7-yard run for 6. Point after is no good, but it's still a party with the Aviators up 6-0. Princeton responds quickly on the next drive. My Jaden Horton goes in from a yard out and his team is up 7-6. And after all that running, it's time for a quick rest. Vikings back on the attack. Horton hooks up with D'Angelo Foster and he scampers 11 yards to the corner for the score. PAT no good though, and it's 13-6. Sycamore ties the game on a muff punt for a touchdown, and then it all comes down to this. Jack Farron nails the field goal as time expires to give the Aviators the 16-13 win.
It was incredible, like nothing I've ever felt. I played football for 12 years, and this just probably the best moment of my football career.
When you just keep playing, I mean, it just felt so dead, but it's in it right here.
That's the shower you get when you become Sycamore's all-time winningest coach with 94 wins at the school. So on this night, the Aviators quiet some of the Hypeville hype and improve to 3-0. At Sycamore, Reggie Wilson, 9 on your side.
Congratulations to Scott Detillo, the head coach over at Sycamore. Defending state champion Wyoming was also undefeated, but put its record on the line in Mount Healthy against the Owls. On the road at Mount Healthy, Cowboys kicker A.J. Washenko will loom large in this one. That will come later. It's called foreshadowing, people. Tied at 7 late in the fourth, Owls had a 3rd and 10 when Brandon Lanier hooks over with Keenan Blancoopsy to move the chains. Mount Healthy was close to taking the lead on 4th down, but Lanier's pass is going to fall just short. That would give Wyoming quarterback Evan Prater 2 minutes to work his magic, and did he ever. The drive starts at the 28. 9 seconds ago, Prater to Brennan Pagan for a crucial completion, crucial sliding completion there. Next play, 2 seconds left. Mr. Washenko is going to clean up for the win for Wyoming as the clock expires. Cowboys escape with a 10-7 victory. Here's the Mason Spirit Squad, joined by some very special guests, kids with special needs, helping cheer on the Comets against Dakota East. Thunderhawks take a 17-7 lead in the third on Gavin Myers' 32-yard field goal. East's defense was solid all night. Michael Howard, full steam ahead, sacks Mason quarterback Colin Brown here. Mason trying to avoid going 0-3 this season. With just over 7 minutes left, the Comets cut into East's lead. Colin Brown goes 26 yards to Alec Dardis for 6, but it's not enough as East moves to 2-1 with the 2014 win. One of the last times you'll see grass at Harrison High School. Wildcats going to turf next year. Anderson chewing up some green early. Bennett Snyder takes the slant, and he makes a little hay. Both these teams had trouble finding pay dirt, though. Cam Herring gets big yardage for Harrison before he's taken down at the 30-yard line. Now, both defensive coordinators pretty happy in this one. Harrison's Kyle Fankhauser gets the pick, and he also comes with a little return, but there was no score at the half. Looks like we'll have our first score in the third quarter here, but Evan Upchurch's diving touchdown is for naught. There was a flag on the play. Game was scoreless throughout regulation. Harrison wins it in overtime, 6-0. When the frenzy returns, it's the return of Stargell Stadium. Can Taft return to its winning ways against Withrow? The answer just after the break.